Oh, we wait all year for these 16 Fridays, and finally high school football is here for the first time this fall. Welcome into Friday Night Hits. Alongside Julia Morris, I'm Mark Whiteman. 3 area teams, Westside, Daniel, and Christchurch, reaching the mountaintop last December. Tonight, the climb begins all over again.
All across our area, optimism and excitement as a new season gets underway. You can feel it in Lawrence County, where the Raiders kicked off a new era of football under head coach Greg Porter against his former team, Hillcrest. Chase Justice with our game of the week.
KC Hanna Stadium's the place to be this beautiful Friday night. Our Week 0 game of the week features the Lawrence Raiders playing host to the Hillcrest Rams. Hillcrest entering this one fresh off an Upper State Semis appearance in year 1 under head coach Bennett Swigert, while Greg Porter getting year 1 of his own started as the head man in Lawrence. 2 minutes in, 3rd and long for the Rams. Caleb Sutton dropping back to pass for the first time this season, going deep to Weston Willis. That's a 60-yard pitch and catch to the house. Extra point attempt would be blocked as the Rams take an early 6-0 lead. Now 16-0 to start the 4th quarter. Raiders looking for some offensive momentum, and Will Thompson would find Josh Goodwin for a big catch and run, but it would not be Lauren's night. The Rams pick back up right where they left off in 2023, getting the win 16-0.
I learned we're probably not quite where I want us to be offensively, but defensively, they flew around. They look great. Same time, you know, you hear in the coaching cliche world, the biggest jump you make is from week 1 to week 2, and we certainly need to make that jump.
Coach Swigert getting year 2 started for the Hillcrest Rams on the right foot. They'll head back to Simpsonville, where they'll host Clover in week 1, while the Lawrence Raiders will turn their attention to a cross-county matchup against the Clinton Red Devils. Reporting in Lawrence, I'm Chase Justice, WYFF News 4 Sports.
Chase, thank you. The Daniel Lions hoisted their 3rd 3A title in 4 years last season before making the jump to 4A this spring, kicking off in Central against one of the top teams in their former classification, Chapman. All along the water tower, Lions have won 51 of their last 52 games, off to a nice start with a 14-7 lead in the second. On the doorstep, Spencer Kahn powers it in for another Daniel score, 21-7 Lions. Check it out. Whoa! Likes a little dangerously on the backflip. Still 2nd quarter. Daniel back with the ball. Grayson Clary throws it to his right. It gets knocked down behind the line. Chapman's Kamari Turner takes it all the way back. 24-14. Daniel Lions still have a 10-point lead, but they would answer back again. Grayson Clary hits Tremaine Davis Jr. down the sideline for another Daniel touchdown. The Lions roar 41-21. Clinton reached the 3A Upper State semifinals last November. Now in 2A, the Red Devils taking on Woodruff. Wolverines on the move. TJ Morris gets him with a fake, claws out. Woodruff scores first. The Red Devils, you just know they would respond. Tyshawn Richardson buys himself all kinds of time with the play action, connects with Devin Swindler, touchdown Clinton. That ties the game at 7. 2nd quarter, Woodruff backed up on their own goal line. Ain't no thing for Aiden Gibson. Gets to the edge, stays on his feet, down the sideline for our Tuck and Howell play of the week, 100 yards to the timeshare, and Woodruff goes to Clinton and beats the Red Devils 40-36.
What a play there. Burns and TL Hanna each won 10 games last season. The 2 powerhouses colliding to start their 2024 campaigns. Nothing beats that marching band music on a Friday night, right? Hanna's up 6-0 in the first, but here come the Rebels. Talik Dawkins, he's gone. 36-yard touchdown run, and the extra point gets eventful after the tutty. Rebels can't get it off, so Kane Rogers going to toss it up to John Cummings, and the 2-point conversion is good. Burns up 8-6. Both teams trading punches throughout this one. Hanna's Brandon Cunningham with a short pass to Antonio Hatton. Hatton does the rest. 50-yard score for the Jackets. TL Hanna wins a close one, 19-16. To the sky, a sea of orange at Malden. Mavs returning a whopping 18 starters from last year's team, hosting Riverside. Riverside up big in the second, but Malden answering. Nehemiah Floyd punching it in from a short distance there. Malden within 6, but Riverside has a new offensive coordinator this year, and Warriors were racking up the points. Gideon Murray, watch him go, breaking off for a big-time run, and the Warriors win it 39-20.
A Centennial in Pickens where the Blue Flame lit the torch on their 100th season of football against rival Easley. And Pickens sizzling from the start early in the second quarter. Let's show you the highlights of this game. Carter McCollum. This is some kind of run. Broken tackles, bulldozing over dudes all the way to the end zone as Pickens takes a 20-0 lead early in this one. Watch out now. The Green Wave, however, rolling in. Jay Stoker looking. His ball is tipped, but Jonathan Isham, right place, right time, hauls it in. Easley scores 20 unanswered to even the game up before halftime. What a game in Pickens. The Blue Flame outlast Easley 47-41 in overtime. Jay Beauchamp making his Greenville Red Raiders coaching debut at Dorman. Cavaliers coming off their worst season since 1992. And here goes Dorman and Greenville. What a game this was. Greenville's quarterback into the end zone from 4 yards out. Raiders up 35-34 with 6 minutes to go. But late in the fourth quarter, Dorman answering back. The two-point conversion is good. Dorman goes up 42-35, and they survive a game. Greenville Red Raiders team, and what a thrilling game that was for the Cavaliers, a 42-35 win over the Red Raiders.
Big matchup there. Abbeville's been a powerhouse in 2A for the last decade, but this year the Panthers will be competing in 1A because of the South Carolina High School League's realignment. A great first test for the Panthers in their new classification, facing Southside Christian, a team that won back-to-back titles just 3 years ago. Panthers looking comfortable early. Carson Norman down the left side, 33-yard score. Abbeville's up 7-0, but we've got a game. Sabres evening it up. Ethan Rhodes taking it in, but Panthers respond quickly. DeMarcus Nez Leach with a touchdown. He's committed to South Carolina. Abbeville wins big 41-7. Travelers Rest and Wade Hampton both have new coaches this season. Devil Dogs being led by Chris Goodman, Generals by Ruben Wright. Story of the first half is turnovers, 3 of them before the break. After TR fumbles on its first possession, Devil Dogs defense picks the offense up. Elijah Cofield with the interception, but TR can't capitalize. Still in the first, Tegan Hamrick throwing a beautiful pass there to Jamarian McKinney for a Generals first down, but this one scoreless at halftime. After the break, though, both offenses get going, and TR wins it 14-7. Mark?
So tight one there. The Belton Honeypath Bears reached the Upper State Finals last year for the first time since 2004 before losing an instant classic against eventual champion Daniel, battling a Broome team that lost some serious talent from last year's 9-3 squad, and the Bears were rolling in this one, a 38-7 lead at halftime and the first play of the second half. Marquise Henderson, the Clemson commit. Yeah, that's Power 5 speed right there. Down the sideline for a 63-yard score. And BHP blows out Broome on opening night, 45-14.
Spartanburg making the trip up to Rock Hill to take on South Point. This one coming down to the final minutes. Vikings down 2. Special teams coming up with a huge play. They block a punt. That sets up Will Love with a chance to win it, and he delivers the game-winning field goal in the final seconds. Love to see it. Vikings win a thriller, 26-25.
Love to see it. I see what you did there, Julia. All right, taking a quick timeout on Friday Night Hits. Still plenty to get to, but first, our halftime staple mic'd up tonight with Wren head coach Anthony Freight.
Hey! Give some cushion early. Don't bite on a double, you know what I mean? That's the best shot they got, guys. Back off the ball, half yard. Back off the ball. You know what he doesn't have? Points. Just run and tackle the guy. Was that a 3 and out? Outside shoulder. Oh, man. Good job. Good job. Way to block, guys. Way to block.
Thanks, Al, for the warm welcome. And Piedmont, the Golden Hurricanes of Wren, ready to get churning against Palmetto. Picking up first quarter. Wren's Colton Bagwell, the quarterback, back for another season at the helm and connecting with Max Whitfield for the 22-yard touchdown. 14-0 Hurricanes. And Wren really rolling here. Palmetto punting. Wren's Tyler Morgan Yeah, we sped that one up a little bit, but that is another Golden Hurricanes touchdown as Wren goes on for a 35-0 win. Let's keep it moving on Friday Night Hits. Head up to Boiling Springs where the Bulldogs brought in Greer, led by Will Young, year 20 as head coach of the Yellow Jackets. Greer ended last season winning 5 of their last 6, but it's Boiling Springs with all the momentum early in this one. Check this out, the double reverse Boiling Springs special. Quarterback Lincoln Husky with the soft hands all by his lonesome for the first points of the Bulldog season, and Boiling Springs really sharp on opening night, a 43-0 win over Greer.
Ago, the Powdersville football program made history by competing for a state championship for the first time, but last year the Patriots finished the season with just 5 wins. This year, head coach Robert Muster believes his team will get back on track. Patriots playing at Seneca, first quarter, Powdersville's Keegan Reed, who Muster said super accurate, firing it in to Xavier Huggins. Huggins does the rest, jets downfield, 32 yards, Patriots up 7-0. Still in the first, Amari Verner of the kickoff on the kickoff return, and this is special. He takes it all the way to the house for a Seneca touchdown. This one a battle, but Seneca comes out on top, 35-34. Pendleton coming off a 9-win season last year, welcoming Chesney to town for their opener. Early in this one, Bulldogs able to cash in off an Eagles mistake after the botched handoff. Pendleton, Zy Collmore recovering the fumble. Pendleton looking great on offense as well. The Bulldogs win it 47-21. The Fountain Inn football.
Among the many schools in the area with a new head coach this year, St. Joe's, where athletic director, former Wofford Terrier Eric Nash has taken over. And St. Joe's at home against Cardinal Newman from Columbia. The Cardinals holding a 7-0 advantage in the second quarter, but here comes William Gillespie into the Villa. That ties the game at 7, and St. Joe's goes on to get a 40-30 come from behind win. East side at south side, first drive of the Eagles season, and the Eagles on the move. Peyton Schrader connects with Malik Smith for the 24-yard touchdown. The Eagles get a 41-0 win on opening night.
And Fountain Inn taking on Liberty. Liberty looking good in this one early, but the Fury come back late and start their season with a win, 42-34.
Well, it's always a scramble on the opening night of the season, right? But we love high school football, and we're so glad to have it back.
Fantastic start to the season. So many great matchups in week 0 and plenty more to come throughout the rest of the year.
For Julie Morris, Chase Justice, and our entire hardworking team, that's it. That's all for week 0. We will see you next week. Same time, same place.